I'm sorry, I disagree with you. You can't sell an engine like this that's defective like this and get out of the labor costs by pointing out that there's no labor reimbursement. The fact is that as a result of this defective engine, he had to expend labor in order to take the engine out, period. I'm going to rule in favor of the plaintiff. I'm going to give the plaintiff $7,000 plus $70 and $12, $7,082. You are to retain the engine for 1 year. If defendant pays the judgment in full, then he is entitled to have the engine shipped, the old engine shipped back to him, but you have to pay for the shipping, Mr. Area. I'm not getting into the core. You can keep the core, but you're going to pay $7,000. He's going to take this for 1 year. He's going to keep that old engine for 1 year. It shouldn't take you 1 year to pay this. You got to tell me your whole name, sir.
Michael Ariet.
And Mr. Langland's your name.
I'm Lloyd Blacklands.
All right, so this is a small claims action, Mr. Arietta.
Yes.
And you actually have an A at the end of your name, correct?
It's a T at the end of the name.
Okay, so just Ariet, A-R-I-E-T, right?
All right. Yes, sir.
All right, so listen. He's suing you for $7,000. He says you sold him a defective engine. You sold him the engine under the pretext that it was completely remanufactured and in working condition. That's what he says.
Correct.
He says that this claim arose December the 19th, which is only obviously about 2 months ago. Before we go on, I need to tell both of you, you have the right to have the case removed to the General Civil Division. This is small claims. Plaintiff is capped at $7,000. If he spent $20,000, he could sue he could sue in the General Civil Division if his damages amounted to $20,000, but he can't sue in small claims. Each one of you have the right to remove this case. If you stay in the small claims court, you're giving up certain rights. Each of you are giving up the right to hire a lawyer. Each of you are giving up the right to have a trial by jury. Each of you are giving up the right to appeal any decision that I make, no matter how bad you think it is. Plaintiff, to the extent that you're entitled to it, you're giving up the right to seek in excess of $7,000. Do you understand everything I said, Mr. Langland?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ariet?
Yes, I did.
Before we go on, I will tell you this. You don't have to give up those rights. If you want to, just tell me, Judge, I want to have the case removed to the General Civil Division, in which case you can appeal my decision if you don't like it. I'll still be the presiding judge. You can hire a lawyer. You can demand a trial by jury. And again, plaintiff could seek in excess of $7,000. You understand everything I just said, Mr. Langlands?
Yes.
Mr. Ariet?
Yes.
Do you wish to give up those rights and proceed here? Or do you wish to have the case removed to the General Civil Division, Mr. Langlands?
Proceed here.
You waive those rights?
I do.
Mr. Ariet, do you wish to proceed here, or do you wish to have the case removed to the General Civil Division?
I waive the rights.
I can't hear you.
No, I can't. I will stay here.
You waive those rights then?
Yes, I waive the rights.
Sir, what is your name?
Henry Murad.
Is it M-O-R-A-D?
U-R-A-D.
All right, I'm going to ask all of you, and I'm going to have to see your hand, Mr. Ariet. I'm going to ask all of you to raise your right hands. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you will give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. Mr. Langlands?
I do.
Mr. Morad? Mr. Ariet?
I do.
All right, so put your hands down now. You're good. And now I need to hear why you think you're entitled to relief.
Well, the engine is,
What kind of car is this?
it's a 2010 Ford F-150.
Okay?
Needing an engine replacement. I purchased the engine from Cars and Trucks. The engine was sold under the pretext that it would be remanufactured in working order. The first thing after the engine was installed, they found it was out of time. So the entire engine had to come apart in the front and be put back in time. That was an additional $1,700.
Did you pay to them?
No, to my mechanic.
Okay, so he sold you this and he had in the document that this was a remanufactured and in working condition engine, correct?
Correct.
All right, go ahead. Tell me what happened. You
So-
bought this back in December of 25, correct?
Correct.
December 19th of 25?
Correct, yes,
All right, good.
around the 4th. So we had to.
Were you in Florida at
No,
the time?
We're here in Michigan.
All right. But he shipped it to you.
Correct. As these problems were arriving, I had Henry speak with their mechanic, Ernest. So we're.
Okay, let's slow down a little bit.
When the motor was found out of time,
Okay, when was that?
that was as soon as it was installed.
Who installed it?
A week after, Your Honor, we installed the engine. First, they sent the engine on pictures. It showed the engine's complete. And when upon arrival, Your Honor, it wasn't complete at all. It didn't have the valve covers, no front cover, no oil pan tube, pickup, nothing, not even a rear main seal was on there. So I contacted Mr. Ron and told him about it. He said, okay, it's fine, put new parts on, we put new parts. Started the car, it starts, runs fine. And
What day is this? About a week
A
after?
week after, exactly.
So was it around Christmas?
After.
Well,
Took a while to get the shipment in.
okay, when did the shipment arrive?
It's like 2 weeks after.
Well, you wrote the date the claim arose was December 19th. Is that the day that you agreed to purchase the engine?
Yes, it is.
And how long did it take for it to arrive?
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks.
So you're telling me, and I want to put words in your mouth, sometime the first week of January, the engine arrived.
That is correct.
And it was sent directly to Mr. Morad?
That is correct.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so it was
So it didn't have the valve covers, it didn't have the oil pan. What else didn't it have?
rear main seal, oil pickup tube, and
Oil pickup tube?
yeah, the oil, it's a pickup tube that goes into the
Pickup tube. Okay, I'm sorry.
TUB.
Okay.
So
Do
we,
you agree with that, Mr. Ariett?
Okay, no, I don't. The
So
reason is,
you're saying it had the valve cover.
no. It doesn't have the valve cover, but
Hang
the
on one
engine-
second. I want you to
Yeah.
listen to me.
Yes,
He just told me the engine that was delivered didn't have the valve cover. Do you agree with that or disagree?
I agree with that.
It didn't have the oil pan.
I agree with that.
It didn't have the
rear main seal.
rear main seal.
Not installed, but it came with the engine. I don't know if I can explain now or
Not yet. I
have
just
to
want
wait.
you to
Okay,
answer my
okay,
questions.
Okay,
Are you saying that the rear main seal was sent?
no, it wasn't installed, but it came with the engine.
So it was sent to Mr. Morad's place of business?
With the gasket set, yes.
And what about the pickup? What'd you call it? Oil pickup tube?
Yes, sir.
What about that?
None of that was included in the deal.
Was or wasn't?
It wasn't included in the deal.
One.
Did you execute some contract with him or some documentation as to what he was to send?
Okay.
No, I was told a fully remanufactured engine on the internet, which I printed out, it shows.
Let me see it.
These aren't even things I'm claiming for. I'm just going for the labor and what I spent. So if you want to go past this section, I agreed to eat what wasn't there. So that's really the point for the case as far as the dollar amount portion of it.
Okay.
So if we'll make it simpler.
All right, go ahead. So why don't I let you finish? And then you're going to be able to ask questions and you're going to be able to testify. Okay? Go ahead.
So, we called Mr. Ernest. He said the engine ran the first 10 minutes perfect. Then it started hesitating. It's throwing timing though. He said, that's his own words. He said that the timing, there's no way it might be off, but the phasers can be defective. I said, out of how many engines do you do that? He said, sometimes out of every 8 to 10, 8 of them will be good, 2 will be bad, some of them 9 will be good, 1 will be bad. But I never had any issues and stuff like that, but I'm willing to send you the VVTs phasers.
Put that in layman's terms.
So the sprockets that the timing chain sits on,
Okay,
so the engine can rotate.
and he said he'd send you them.
Yeah, so he sent it 2 weeks later, he sent me 2 of them.
So now we're the end of probably middle, third week of January.
Yeah, so after we took the front timing off, the cover, we're rotating the engine, and I can see the timing is off by a tooth. So we put it back, we sent him back all the VVTs, the sprockets. We did it, we turned it on, the car ran for 45 minutes to an hour, and then it started losing pressure.
Oil pressure.
I was like, okay, we turned it off, we called them, he wouldn't answer, he sent us to a different guy. And the other guy's like, yeah, you have to use 10W30. I said, hold on, the car takes 5W30. I'm a certified mechanic from the state of Michigan, and I'm a certified mechanic from Ford dealership. I worked there at Fairlane Ford for 7 years. There is no way if the car calls for 530, you put 10W30. He said, yeah, well, it's a new engine and you should put this. I said, let me talk to Ernest. He said, Ernest is busy right now.
Who? Who's Ernest?
The person I spoke with all the time.
Okay,
Thought he was an owner.
all right.
So we're like, okay, sounds good. He said, put 10W30. I said, are you guys gonna reimburse Mr. Ron about labor and stuff like that? Because this is not his fault. Now it's on you guys. They said, no, we're only responsible for the engine. I said, okay, the engine, you guys.
Hang on.
If I can inject, the timing, the retiming that he had to do with pulling the whole front of the motor off after it was installed. So I had to pay for that. It's about $1,600. That was just gonna be, okay, go.
So we did what they asked us. I went and I turned on the truck. They told me to replace the VVT cylinders. I said, is he gonna pay for it or are you guys gonna pay for it? They said they might be defective, you gotta get them from Ford. I went, grabbed the rear main seal and the VVTs. We installed the VVTs, which is, it reads the oil pressure and the timing. So we replaced those. Same exact problem. The engine started losing oil pressure. So I put the oil pressure gauge onto the engine, connected it, and the gauge said 15 psi. So after it runs for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, the car starts to lose oil pressure. We called them again. I said, open a video call. Let me show you. Yeah, we're not gonna open a video call. I said, Art, who's gonna pay me what? They said, we're not responsible. I said, okay, that's fine. Call Mr. Ron and I told him.
So that's a rear main seal indicator.
How are you out $7,000?
Okay. Actually, more than 7. Summary. Well, 4,200 was the original purchase. That included freight and $500 core exchange, which I have not yet received back, but I did ship. I have to bill a lady my core 2 down. Okay, 4269 was my original purchase. The cars and trucks that included 2,900 for the motor itself, 570 I believe for shipping, and a $500 core exchange. Then I had 5,000.
Hang on. Okay, 5,000 what?
$5,319 in labor for the original swap of the motor, the additional parts that had to go on. I also told him to put new exhaust manifolds on, which is not on them, and I've reduced that from this price, so they've been taken out, and I have the detail for everything here. So I spent an additional $5,319 for the original swap of the motor, and then the additional labor for pulling the front of the motor off and retiming everything and putting phasers on, or the sprockets for the timing here, which was no.
Where's the engine now?
The engine now, I have it in my storage unit. It's been pulled out, and I had them get a good motor and put it in, put for another $9,000 now. But that's not part of this case. So I had to eventually get it resolved. I'm up to 20 grand. I'm out $9,588 with zero to show for it with the original purchase, core exchange, freight, and labor.
All right. Mr. Ariett, do you have any
Okay.
questions of either Mr. Langland's or Mr. Murad?
Okay, first I wanted to explain that we're saying that the engine is a pre-tested engine. This is a remanufactured engine. All remanufactured engine, they do not include any of the covers or accessories that they mention. It's not in the picture that when he pushes the engine on a website, the website does not show any picture. The description of the website, I mean, show pictures, but doesn't show any of the accessories or covers that he mentioned. It doesn't come with it. It's not in the description or the picture when he pushes the engine. Okay, the engine is tested, but it's not an engine that you can run because
Matt, sir, I need you to, so you got a little bit of an accent, which is fine. I just want you to slow down and keep your voice up a little bit more for me. Will you do that, please?
Yes, I can. Okay,
Okay,
like I
thank you.
said, there is no covers or accessories as per
I heard you
picture
say that.
of
None of those
description.
items
Okay.
come with it, you said, right?
No. It's not on pictures, not on description of the item that we were selling. All right. Now, yes,
Hang on,
they
hang on. Let me see your pictures and your breakdown of
This
damages.
is on their website.
And again, I'm not suing for any of this portion we're talking about.
I understand. All right, go ahead, sir.
So the graph covers into all damage.
Go ahead.
okay. Okay, then on the warranty, yes, it does cover, if they have an issue. So we spoke with them in reference to the phasers. We send them the phasers. On the item description at the warranty section, it says that we do not cover any labor, but we were willing to work out with them on the labor. Okay.
Where's that warranty section? Do you have that?
I do.
Let me see it.
It does only cover parts. I don't see this as.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Ariett.
Okay. Like I said, our warranty covers the engine. Okay. And
That covers the engine.
the engine, yeah, parts in the engine, no labor. We've been doing this for 13 years. We sell a lot of engines online. And yes, we understand that sometimes stuff happens, and sometimes, yes, we do cover some labor. We don't have a problem with it. After we talked back and forth with them, I told them, look, you cannot solve the issue. So now it's time to send the engine back either for replacement or for a full refund. We had no issues with it. If you look at the bottom of the page, it tells you that we will replace the engine. That's what
Did
the
he tell you
warranty
that?
covers.
Did he ask you to, hang on, wait, did he,
Yeah.
hang on, let me ask the question.
When the problem.
Let me ask the question.
Yes.
Did he tell you, send back the engine for full refund?
No. He said, send back the engine for replacement. And it was my responsibility to pay for all the labor to pull it out, which is about $2,000. And he would not agree to paying the freight to ship it back to Florida. He said, I have to pay the freight. So that was gonna put me out another $2,500 to ship him a motor back to get another.
And then, and pay for labor.
Yes, and that I'm not gonna trust. I don't want more from them. So that was not an option for me.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Ariett.
No, we didn't ask to pay for the
Do you have anything in writing on that, or was that just a verbal
no,
communication?
that was over the phone. That
I'm
was
sorry?
over the
That was
over the phone. Yes.
Okay, go ahead, continue.
Like I said, we're willing, if they already got another engine, we're willing to return all of the money, freight and
Wait a minute, you
everything.
gotta keep your voice up, sir. I'm having a hard time now.
Okay, I said that we are willing to return, give them a full refund for the engine and the shipping since the engine didn't work, but we don't cover labor. At the time of the repair, we were willing to work it out with the labor, but we don't cover labor. Our warranty says that we don't cover labor.
How much do you figure that you have? I'm just asking. I know you're throwing numbers out there. How much do you figure you have out of pocket excluding labor?
Well, we got $4,269 was the original purchase,
Right.
excluding labor.
It would be 4269, wouldn't it?
Would there be anything else?
That's just for the engine.
Yeah,
No.
that was the engine, that was a brake, that was
Yeah,
core.
and then we had to do the timing again, and then yank out the engine.
I know, but that's labor, right?
Yeah, but they're responsible, because they sold something online that said it's been tested and it's Goodyear on it. And then for them to send somebody a part, it's not like a $500 thing. It's $4,269. If I'm gonna sell something for $4,000, I better make sure that I have the top-notch people working on that part to sell it. Because I bought the engine with labor, with 3 years warranty and unlimited mile, reman, 0 mileage on it for 8,900 parts and labor. They should at least reimburse them for the timing, for the VBTs that I had to redo, because he got charged for it, not them, and it's their
The
responsibility.
timing and the VBTs, how much labor did you, and whatever
It
else?
was like about 1,800, and then we found the oil pressure was bad, and then we had to take off the engine and replace it. I said, I'm not getting any more engines from them, because they were giving us a hard time. I let my first mechanic talk to them, because I was sick of talking to them. Because they will give the phone to someone, oh, here, talk to this guy, or here, talk to this guy. And then Ernest, there was
Okay,
always busy.
go ahead, Mr. Ariett. What
Okay,
else do you want to tell me? But get close to your device, slow and nice and loud.
okay. On the part, okay, we send an engine. The part, yeah, like I said, the part might be defective. We send them a replacement part. Now, I don't know when they replace the part if they did it the correct way or not, because I am not there. And I send them another part. I got receipts from where I bought the parts. We sell a lot of these engines, and we don't have those issues with those parts. I send them 2 of the same part, and they had the same exact issue 2 times. He also said when he started the engine, everything was running perfect for 10
For half
minutes.
an hour, 15 minutes on one occasion and 45 on another. Here's the point. Did you tell them that he had to pay for shipping, that Mr. Langland's had to pay for shipping to ship the engine back?
No, sir. No.
Did you
I
agree
didn't.
to pay for the shipping?
Yes, I did.
Is that true?
Absolutely not.
Do you have any documentation that tells me either that it is or isn't true?
I do not. But keep in mind, I would also have to pay to have the engine removed.
I got it.
Yes, but no, I told him that I'm not gonna pay the freight.
And that would have been how much to have the engine removed and shipped? Did you say, did I hear 2,500?
Probably about 1,700 for the labor, because he's been working with me, and then another 480.
So about 2,200? Yes?
Yes,
All right, what else, Mr. Ariett?
The book doesn't even pay that much money to for everything they're saying they did. You know, like the timing, $1,800. That's I'm not sure how much they're charging.
Are you a
for
certified
for
mechanic?
the rate. I am a certified mechanic for over 15 years, and we've been selling engines online for years now. It's not like we
But
started.
this one
SAP.
clearly was defective. Don't you agree?
I agree that there was an issue with the engine, yeah, and we were willing to work it out. But I think they're just trying to charge a lot of extra money that doesn't balance with the hours that the system, like all data Mitchell, requires to pay for that.
Hang on, you guys. Don't argue. No, please, no argue. Let him finish. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Finish.
that's what I was saying. That's a lot of labor for what the book calls for. And like I said, they did replace the part, and the second part had the same issue. I cannot tell that that they did the correct thing or not. I have no idea. I have no. That's why I asked them to return the engine. And I was willing to work out a little bit with them on that. But
How much do you think it should have cost to have the engine removed?
I'm sorry.
Mr. Murad and Mr. Langlands here are telling me that would be about $1,700 in labor to remove the engine. Is that not what you said?
No.
And I go off of Mitchell.
Hang on. How much do you think it
We-
should have cost?
We charge about $1,000 to install and remove an engine.
Where is your shop located?
We're in Miami, Florida.
Cheaper in Miami than Trenton?
That's, oh, wait,
Okay,
start sending them all my.
all right, no, don't, come on now. No. Mr. Ariett, what else would you like to tell me? Have I let you finish?
Like I said, I'm willing to give him back all of the money on the engine, shipping and everything. Since we couldn't figure it out, but we need to pick up the engine and bring it back.
The only reason that the engine was, you would agree that there's no way for them to tell if the engine's working or not without installing it. And therefore, once they found out it was defective, they would have had to remove it, correct? You
Yeah,
agree,
but
right or not?
I agree. Yes.
Just give me 1 second. Do you want the engine back?
Yes.
If you want his engine back, wonderful. I need my core back. I said,
Your what?
my core, see, my original core was sent to them as part of the agreement for $500. I was supposed to get back that I never did.
So the original engine.
The original engine that came out of my truck, see, because when I had them put better engine in it, this was all after the fact. I wasn't able to give them core because I didn't want to take this new engine that they had given me and turn it in for a core until we had it really here because they may want it back. So it's sitting in my storage unit. So if they want that back, then I need my core back that I shipped it now.
Oh my God.
I know it gets very crazy.
How much is the core? You said the cores are worth $500?
600 and, 630 is my core exchange for this. If they don't want it, I'll give them, I can give the core. If they don't want to swap all these motors, they can keep my old core. I can give them the motor that doesn't work as a core for the company that.
We got the engine.
Makes no difference to me.
What do you want to do? You hear what they're saying, Mr. Ariett?
On the core, I might be able to send the core back. I can send them straight to whoever they bought the engine from.
How much will it cost you to send the core back?
Probably somewhere around, hold on, I can tell you.
Well, why
Yeah,
would that make any sense for him to be shipping back a core? I mean, unless somebody wants to profit by $50. If it's going to cost $450 to send back and it's only worth $5 or $6, right?
Yeah.
So does
It'll-
that make any
it'll-
sense to anybody? It doesn't to me.
It will cost me $250 to send the core back.
They charged me $570
Who did?
for shipping.
Okay, 570 is for both ways. The
That was-
core is $250 one way.
Actually have a bill of lading for ship my core back. I don't know if it doesn't have a price on it, but they charged me $570, which was for them to ship the motor up and 50% of the freight to ship it back. So a one-way ticket's around $400.
Have I let Mr. Langlands, have I let you finish? Have I let you finish? Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Yeah, the only thing I'd like to add is when they were discussing the parts that were sent, when the motor was out of time, my mechanics were trying to explain to them it's out of time. They said, no, it's these two sprockets called phasers where the timing chain goes around. We'll send you new ones from Ford's overnight. Took 2 weeks to get them and the sticker right on it said made in China. Another thing. My mechanic was telling me that it's out of time. It's not these sprockets, but since they're willing to claim that is, then we'll put them on. So they put the new sprockets on. That's when they determined that one phaser was one link off on the chain, which is way enough to throw a motor out of time. So the sprockets that they sent me, which he claimed might have been installed improperly, there's only one way for the sprockets to go on. motor was out of time because it was off by one tooth on the timing chain. The other thing is the oil pressure situation. Henry mentioned went down 15 pounds. It was actually, when it warmed up at idle, it was at 5 pounds. So indicating, main bearings. And I agree with the shipping back and forth is ridiculous. And I'm not talking about what's difference and just giving everybody the course.
All right. What else do you want to say, Mr. Area? Anything else? Did I let you finish, or do you want to tell me something else?
Yes, he's saying that the engine was out of timing, but at the beginning, he says the engine worked for 15 minutes perfectly fine. An engine out of timing does not perform well at no time. It doesn't perform well at all.
Mr. Moran?
When you started the car, until the oil reaches everywhere and gets lubricated inside the engine, it takes 5 to 10 minutes, everything, and it was misfiring and shaking. I looked at it, cleared the codes, it ran for like about an additional 3-4 minutes good, and then the timing codes started coming on. And for him to say it might be off, I go off of Mitchell again, and I'm Ford certified mechanic for 7 years. There's no way for you to do the timing wrong. There's 2 arrows at the top, Your Honor, and it shows you on the chain where to put them and how to connect them. And then there's a small pin in the back of the phaser you just flip onto the camshafts. There is no way for you to put them on wrong. I don't know what he's claiming or who's what, but if I was you, to be honest with you, I'll look at every single engine that I'm gonna sell before I start talking and throwing things at other people.
Okay.
Because you guys didn't do the.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else, Mr. Area?
Like I said, he said at the beginning that the engine, he was the one that said it, that the engine ran fine for 15 minutes. So I don't think it's a timing issue. That's why we send them the phasers. And like I said, never had that much problem with the phasers. Every once in a while, but not like that.
15 minutes was the oil pressure problem, not the timing. That was the idiot.
And they decided, Your Honor, that it needs space.
All right. Mr. Ariett, I'm sorry, I disagree with you. You can't sell an engine like this that's defective like this and get out of the labor costs by pointing out that there's no labor reimbursement. The fact is that as a result of this defective engine, he had to expend labor in order to take the engine out, period. I'm going to rule in favor of the plaintiff. I'm going to give the plaintiff $7,000 plus $70 and $12, $7,082. You are to retain the engine for 1 year. If defendant pays the judgment in full, then he is entitled to have the engine shipped, the old engine shipped back to him, but you have to pay for the shipping, Mr. Ariett. I'm not getting into the core. You can keep the core, but you're going to pay $7,000. He's going to take this for 1 year. He's going to keep that old engine for 1 year. It shouldn't take you 1 year to pay this. I'm going to ask you to pay it right now. But if you pay that and you can communicate with him that you want to pay for the shipping and that you're to make arrangements directly with Mr. Langlands. If there's a problem, you can file a show cause. If Mr. Langlands doesn't agree to do that, he's going to have a big problem with me. Can you pay this judgment today?
No.
When can you pay this judgment?
I don't agree completely that I have to pay $7,000.
Listen. I'm not going to argue with you. When can you pay this judgment?
1 year.
No.
You say I have a year, so
I did not say that you had a year. I said I'm ordering him to retain the old engine for at least a year.
When you said the old engine, you mean the engine that we send in, my
Yes, the
engine, the
engine
one
that
he
you
had?
sent him. He's gonna have to retain that for 1 year, and when you pay this judgment in full, he's going to send it to you once you make arrangements to pay for the shipping and get a hold of him. If I'm just telling you that if you don't pay the judgment, let me put it to you this way. He can dispose of that engine in 1 year, and I'm not gonna care. He's not required to act as a bailee here or anything else in terms of that engine. I'm telling him he's going to retain the engine for 1 year. If you pay this judgment today and you make arrangements with him to ship the engine back at your expense, then he's to do it. Do you understand that?
Okay, so he's gonna keep the engine for a year, even if I pay today.
No. I'm not making myself clear. You pay today, you guys get on the phone today, and he's sending you the engine back, but you're paying for the shipping.
Okay, I need to make arrangement to make that payment. I don't have that amount of money right now.
How much do you have that you could pay him today?
How am I gonna pay him? I can send him a check, but I don't.
Can you send him a check for the whole thing?
No, I don't have that amount of money to send right now.
Well, tell me what you can pay, and we'll set up a payment plan here.
I can pay $1,000 a month.
Is that acceptable? Defendant must pay the judgment to plaintiff in installments of $1,000 monthly starting March the 15th, okay?
Will that go through the courts, Your Honor?
No, he's gonna have to pay you direct.
We don't communicate well.
Well, you're gonna have to pay him, Jennifer, I need another judgment printed out, please.
Yes,
I
Judge.
wanna get. Okay. You're gonna pay, did you want to say something, Jennifer? Was that you?
I'm printing it now, Judge.
Thank you. Listen to me, Mr. Area. You have to have him a check to this address that's on the judgment, 4080 Ponderosa, 4080 Ponderosa in Trenton, PONDEROSA, that's 4080 Ponderosa, 4080 Ponderosa, Trenton, Trenton, Michigan, 48183. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So you guys don't need to communicate except when he satisfies the judgment.
Okay, and when
And
do
then I
I pick up
expect
the
you to do
engine?
that.
Absolutely.
Pardon me?
When do I pick up the engine?
You're gonna pick up the engine as soon as you paid this in full.
Okay, are they gonna keep the engine covered and safe? Because that's a new engine. It's just one part that is defective, but that's a new engine.
Stored inside a storage unit on 4th Street. Yes, so it's kept out of the weather.
Okay? I can only referee so much of this. I don't think he's gonna be silly enough to defy a court order. When I say retain it, I don't mean throw it in the Detroit River. I mean for him to retain it in a safe condition where the engine can be utilized once you receive it.
Okay, so it's gonna be covered and everything. Okay, perfect.
And you got it covered, right?
Yeah, we
Wait.
have the issue now, though.
Wait,
Yes, it is covered. It's inside.
Inside is not covered. It's a new engine, so it needs to be covered.
it needs to be covered. Is it covered?
I can put a cover over it.
He'll put a cover over it.
Now I don't have the board to give it back to the people that I got the second engine from. So I'm off the 600 and
I can't do it.
I'm good. I'm good.
I can't do anymore. I'm gonna hand you back.
They can have this back if they want anytime they want. It's really by the way.
Here, I'm gonna hand you these documents back.
But
I need to rewrite this because there's a lot involved here. I expect you guys to deal with each other like gentlemen. Okay? You make sure you retain that. You make sure you preserve that. You put a cover over it, and you make sure that you make your payments as you're supposed to, Mr. Elliott. If not, he can come down there with a lawyer and they can start garnishing and executing on property. You don't want that, okay? You understand what I'm telling you, sir?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I have to rewrite this on a break. There's too much involved here. I'll keep this. You don't have to wait around. When I get a chance today, I will fill out the judgment. We'll send it to both of you. Do we fully understand the judgment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you fully understand the judgment, Mr. Arian?
Yes.
You pay them as soon as you can. You're gonna get that engine back.
So
Okay?
it's $1,000 every 15th.
Yes, of every month, starting March 15th.
Okay.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're gonna take also pictures of it covered and email it.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. I thought you were honest, Mr. Murad. Sean Michael Will, and you too, Mr. Langland. Sean Michael Wilson, the second, 23B143763.
Good morning, Judge Mazingate, on behalf of Mr. Wilson.
Do I have anybody out there on the felony or whatever I have? John? Or whatever is there an in custody you said?
No.
Okay, good. Let me know. Your name?
Sean Wilson.
Why are people showing up again 3 years, 2 years late? Can somebody tell me?
Judge, Mr. Wilson had some phone residency issues. He was bouncing around from address to address, so he did not have to stay living.
Does he stand mute and waive formal reading? Not guilty, please entered. I hope he has some money with him. Where does he work? Why not?
My license. And get
What do you have to take care of to get your license? And why did you wait 20 years?
Oh, I also had a job.
When did you last work? I hope you have $100 with you. You have 100 with you, right?
Sir, are you a public?
Yes.
$100 cash. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. I will set this for a pretrial on March the 19th, and that will be at 8:45 in the morning. Okay? So you're gonna have to post $100, and then you come back in here on March the 19th. We'll give you a court notice down the hall. And if you want a court-appointed lawyer going forward, you'll have to fill out a petition for one, okay? He'll hand that to you and sign, and you can fill it out now and hand it back to my court officer, all right? Show up in court. Good luck. DVC America, LLC versus William Wayne Porter.
If you don't want to vote for the attorney, you don't want to vote for the attorney.
Are you guys, what's your name?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you the president of the DVC?
Yes.
Guys, can you please keep it down? Thank you. Guys, can you please keep it down over there? Thanks. Wait a minute, slow down. I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry.
Matthew Whitby,
Whitby,
WIDBY.
and your position with DVC of America LLC is what? Okay. This is a small claims action. William Porter was hired to install new furnace and AC. He purchased most equipment, then refused to do anything until I gave him $12,000 for labor up front. I gave him $12,000 already, of which he spent $8,000 approximately. Do you guys have any interest in sitting down with one another and trying to resolve this?
Absolutely.
You want to do that? All right, listen, let's put feelings aside, personalities aside. Why don't you two go into a room and see what you can work out? I'll put the file right here. When I see you come in, you're gonna tell one of you, are gonna tell my court officer we resolved it, or we need to go to a hearing, okay? My court officer will tell you where to go to well, they can go right to a conference room.
What we want is, yeah.
Okay, thanks. LVNV versus Jasmine McDaniel, 2505258.
Morning, Your Honor. Preston Nate, P77884, appearing for LVNV.
Wait a minute. Okay, I got you there, Mr. Nate.
Yes, and
Go ahead.
apologies, Your Honor. Sonny Miller, P88410, on behalf of Jasmine McDaniel.
All right. Morning, Chief.
Morning, sir. How are you?
Good, you?
Excellent. Thank you.
All right. You guys resolved this?
We haven't yet. I think if we could just grab some dates, we'll continue to work on it.
Okay. All right, I just need to do a little, Mr. Nate, you're 77884.
Correct.
Ms. Miller, what is yours again?
88410.
Too bad you weren't in the Olympics. You got that name, you could have had all kinds of endorsements, you know?
Yeah, it would have been great.
So you guys want discovery? I can do the same thing. I think I gave you April 24th on the other case that you were in front of me on, Mr. Nate. I'll give you guys, nobody demanded a jury, correct?
Correct.
That's correct, yes.
I don't usually ask that on these, but I had somebody do that recently and then I had to call them back. Witness list due March the 24th. Discovery cutoff April 24th. No settlement conference. You don't have to file a trial brief. If you choose to, you have to file and exchange it not later than 7 days before the trial date. Trial date will be on, what date did you give me? May 18th, Jennifer, at 10:30?
Yes, Your Honor, May 18th.
At 10:30 will be the trial date on this. We will send this out. Again, no motions dated trial. All motions for summary have to be filed and heard not later than 20 days before the trial date. Anything else, Mr. Nate?
For this one, no, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Miller? Here
No,
you
Your
go.
Honor, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day. LVNV versus, do you need this, Sadie?
Yes.
LVNV versus Valerie Brown, 2505278. Same thing, guys, your appearances?
Thank you, Your Honor. Preston Nate, P77884 for LVNV.
And Sonny Miller, P88410, on behalf of Valerie Brown.
I'll do the same thing as the last one. Discovery cutoff April 24th, May 18th, 10:30 trial, and March 24th of this year. Witness list due, same thing. I'll send this out unless somebody has an objection and they want more time or less time. Anybody, Mr. Nate?
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
Ms. Miller?
No objections. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. We'll send that one out. Here you go. I'm not even gonna write all this up. It's the same. Well, LVNV versus William Henderson, 2505274.
Morning, Your Honor. Preston Nate, P77884, appearing for LVNV.
Good morning, Your Honor. Diane Xagarava's appearing for Trevor Cruz on behalf of the defendant, P32106.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Zagaros. Give me 1 second here. Oh. What's your P number, Ms. Zagaros?
32106.
Jeez.
I know.
Well, you're even lower than me, and that's kind of hard to do.
Well, what you want to know something really funny? I called the state bar and I was asking. They have no record of when I was sworn in or dates or nothing. I needed some info, and they don't have it.
Well, you should have been sworn in 81, probably, right? If
January of 81. But it's funny, they don't have it on their record. She couldn't get it. She didn't have it. She said, if you tell me what it is, I can write your letter.
that's because we're fossils, we're dinosaurs. They don't
Ain't
keep
that the
records.
truth?
Guys, I can do this for you unless nobody resolved this, right?
Actually, this one is resolved. I did get a consent judgment signed from the opposing counsel yesterday, so I'll just get that submitted to the court. That should wrap it up.
Okay, good enough. Saved us some work. Thank you. So I'll wait for you guys to send in the consent, hopefully the next day or so, and have a great day. Anything else, Ms. Edwards?
Nothing further.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, Buzz.
Let's see here. I have, Crown Asset versus Ian Adams, 2502599.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jay Baig, BAIG, our number P36820 on behalf of Crown Asset.
Good morning, Mr. Begg. How are you?
Good. How are you? See, there's another attorney with lower bar number than you and me.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Is Ian Adams here? Or somebody for Ian Adams? Jennifer, they're not here, are they?
No, Your Honor.
Counsel, I'll give you a default. You can go ahead and give me your breakdown if you will, and we'll do a default judgment.
Okay. Let's see if I have a
For the record, it
breakdown.
was scheduled for 9:30 and it's now 9:52. I give everybody at least 15 minutes.
Right. Damages $12,095.41. I don't have the cost information and statutory attorney fee.
You have a filing fee of 160. You have statutory attorney fee of 75. Are there any other costs? You did. I see there's a motion for second summons, so you're entitled to that $20 fee. And then it looks like another M filing fee paid of $20. So you should have 180, 275 plus the 12,095.41. So correct me, it should be 12,370.41 cents. Is that accurate?
That sounds just about right, Your Honor. So we'll go ahead and submit a default judgment via my file then?
Yes. Yes. You can file it right with Jennifer. Give him the.
If it's the my file, it'll come right to us once he does that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Oh, all right. Thank you, Your Honor. I do have one more Synchrony versus Epperson.
I'm calling that next. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. How you doing?
How are you?
What are you looking for?
John Wilson time?
John Wilson.
Did you just do it?
Yeah, I did. 8 minutes ago, probably.
Yeah, we're waiting for the file.
All right. Synchrony versus Lois Epperson, 2503153. Is Lois Epperson here?
No,
Jennifer?
Your Honor, defendant has not checked in.
You can go ahead and take a default, counsel.
Your Honor, this was a motion for summary judgment.
Yeah.
We would request that the motion be granted. She didn't file a response, and we submitted.
I'm going to find that there's no genuine issue as to any material fact. Motion for summary disposition granted. Defendant failed to appear, failed to file a response. Let's do this same thing on this one. You got 4195.26.
I have the information on this one. 4195.26. Cost $161.50, consisting of a $75 filing fee, $20 motion fee, service fee of $66.50, statutory attorney fee of $75 for a total of $4,506.76, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. You can submit your judgment. I'm granting your motion for summary. Judgment will enter in the amount of 4506.76. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
NCB Management versus Ronald Reed, 2504440.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. David Bader, representing the plaintiff, P67307.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Saig. Your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. James Saig, P80407, on behalf of the defendant, Ronald Reed.
We've adjourned the party, this pretrial, a couple parties below, let's see, believe they have settlement. Isn't that what I wrote? I can't read my own writing sometimes. Did you guys think you had a settlement?
We had preliminary settlement discussions. We thought we were pretty close. I think we've just been having a hard time connecting with our client for the proper authorizations through the debt settlement company. Plaintiff's counsel and I had a chance to speak this morning. We think maybe if we get a scheduling order, we'll be able to get things wrapped up.
All right. I hate the bash settlement companies. Am I the only judge that has debt settlement companies? Am I the only judge that has a hard time with them? I mean, it takes forever. Nobody wants to answer me, huh? Okay.
I plead
All
the
right,
fifth.
Mr. Sayeg, you're 80407. Mr. Bader, what is your P number, sir?
P67307.
673.
You're making me look. I'm in a few states. P67307. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on this one, Jennifer. Discovery cutoff will be April 24th. No motions date of trial. Nobody demanded a jury. Trial date will be May the 18th at 8:30 in the morning. And estimated time for trial, I'm putting down 1/2 hour. Witness lists are due March the 24th of 26. No trial brief necessary. We're not going to have a settlement conference, obviously, so I'll send this out. You guys will get it and we'll set it for trial on May the 18th. Anything else, Mr. Syed?
Nothing for our defender, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Bader, anything else?
That'll be it, Judge.
Have a great
And
day.
Judge, that's 10:30 to be the same with the rest
What
of
did I
them, right?
say?
I think
What
you
did I
might have
say?
said 8:30, but
Oh, it's 10:30?
10:30.
My mistake. Sorry, guys. 10:30. Yeah,
Nope.
I did say 8:30. My mistake. 10:30 in the morning. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor.
Thank you both. Citibank
Bye-bye.
versus, here you go. Yes, I'm sorry. Citibank versus Robin L. Nickrand, 2505159.
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, Preston Nate, P77884, appearing for Citibank.
Morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gary Amps, P046306, subbing on behalf of Jeff Horowitz for the defendant.
All right, give me 1 second again. And that's 77884. No resolution, guys?
Not quite yet, so just the same scheduling dates will be fine, and we'll keep working on it.
Do the same thing. Discovery cutoff, April 24th. Witness list due March the 24th. No settlement conference, no jury trial. May the 18th at 10:30. May the 18th at 10:30 will be the jury trial, bench trial date. May the 18th at 10:30 a.m. And I'll put down 1/2 hour. No necessity to file a trial brief. If you want to, you can file and exchange it not later than 7 days before the trial date. Anything else, Mr. Apps?
No, sir, but you mentioned bar numbers. They're adding a 0 to our numbers to make room for the 100,000th lawyer soon.
Yeah, I think you told me that. That's interesting.
I've had some notices to appear where the 0 is on and some where it's not, but so we're being decimated one way or another.
Yeah. Have a good day, you guys. We'll send this
Thank you.
out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
Bye
Preston.
now. There you go.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
There wasn't one paperclip to it.
There was or wasn't? I'm sorry.
There should have been, but I will print another if it's not
Let
there.
me see. Let me see.
It's okay. It's okay. We're walking one down, Judge.
Okay. Your name
Matthew Whitby.
and your name.
William Porter.
Okay, I'm told you guys resolved this. Is that true, Mr. Whitby?
Yes, sir.
What is the terms?
I agreed to accept $1,800. Payments of $300 a month for 6 months, starting March 20th. He agreed to deliver the payments in person to my office.
All right. Does that include or not include court costs? Is it just 1,800?
Accept only $1,800. Forget everything else.
And Mr. Porter, is that true? Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
So you're agreeing to pay Mr. Whitby, actually DBC America LLC, that should be to whom the check is made payable. You're agreeing to pay them $1,800 with the understanding that you'll pay $300 per month commencing on March 20 and the 20th of every month thereafter until paid in full. True? All right. Here's what I have to do. I'm going to fill this out I'm gonna fill this out for you guys. I want you both to read it. And you're going to have to sign it if it's going to be a consent. So I will write everything out. And I'm setting forth everything you just told me, $1,800 installments, $300 monthly starting March the 20 of 26. On the back here, there's a place for you both to sign. For some reason, they have defendant's signature at the top. You'll see where the X's are. Take a good look at this judgment. If it meets with your approval, sign it, and then give it to my court officer. I'll recall this and we'll be out of here in a couple of minutes, okay? Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, is absolute resolutions versus Tiffany Holly here. Tiffany Holly, you have to start your video. Mr. Burke, your name?
Thank you, Your Honor. Hal Burke, P69068, attorney for the plaintiff in this case.
Ms. Holly, your name?
Tiffany Holly.
Good morning to you both. Any resolution on this?
Yes, Your Honor. This case is resolved. Ms. Holly has actually already begun her payments. She will be paid in full by March 27th. With
Is
your
this a conditional dismissal or a consent?
It's going to be probably just a dismissal with prejudice. Would you be willing to continue it beyond that March 27th date? And if I know she's going to, she mentioned she will make that final payment by the 27th. I will just dismiss the case with prejudice when she makes that. It will be the third and final payment.
Well, what are you asking me to do? You want me just to adjourn the pretrial?
Yes, would you, if you would be willing to do it, maybe that first week of April, I think you'll have the dismissal with prejudice before then.
You're going to have to submit a stipend order then, okay?
Sure.
To dismiss with prejudice. I'll adjourn this to, give me the first weekend.
April 7th.
April 7th. At 8:30?
8:30 would be fine. Yep.
Yeah, so you submit a stipend order to dismiss with prejudice, assuming she's made her payments. I'll be glad to sign it. Otherwise, you guys have to be here on April 7th at 8:30, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day. And you agreed to all those terms, right, Ms. Holly?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you, ma'am. Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Burke. DBC America versus William Wayne Porter, 2504786. Gentlemen, your names?
Matthew Whitby.
Mr. Porter?
William Porter.
Did you sign, read, and understand this proposed judgment entitled consent?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And you did too as well, Mr. Porter?
Yes, sir.
All right. And this was how the terms were laid out to me, correct, Mr. Whitby?
Yes, sir.
Correct, Mr. Porter?
Correct.
I'll go ahead and sign it. You guys can both go down the hall. They will give you a copy of the judgment, and you'll be out of here in a couple minutes. Have a good day. Congratulations on settling that. City of Dearborn versus Irvin LeBlanc.
Christina Codrington, P number 8.
Wait, I'm sorry. 2505282. I'm sorry. Your appearance? Ms. Codrington, your name, I'm sorry.
Christina Codrington, P number 88961 for the plaintiff.
Is Mr. LeBlanc, and I said Kevin, it's Irvin LeBlanc is the defendant. Your name?
Yes, sir. Irvin LeBlanc.
Any resolution on this, Ms.
Not at
Codrington?
this moment.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna set some dates. What's this about?
This is an unpaid medical bill. Defendant believes should be paid by workers' comp, and that is why an agreement could not be reached.
Did you work for the city of Dearborn?
No, sir. I was working in the city of Dearborn on a Ford project.
Well, why? So you think Ford should be paying it?
The workman's comp company, I notified the Velo, the company that is trying to collect the money, the unpaid bill, and I CC'd that company. They're just waiting on a bill from Velo or the city of Dearborn. They're willing to pay it. They just need the bill.
Are you gonna send it to him, Ms. Codrington?
Send the bill?
The ambulance bill, yeah. I contacted your company or the company you're
Let me just tell you something, Mr. LeBlanc.
Yes, sir.
That's between you and Ford Motor Company. Ms. Codrington doesn't have to act as the go-between. And your ambulance bill, whether you were hurt in the city of Dearborn or not, with all due respect, and I hope you weren't hurt badly, that's not covered by workers' comp in terms of city of Dearborn's ability to collect it against you. So, I mean, I could just set this for trial and we can be done with it, but you're going to owe this debt. Whether you get reimbursement or not is not the subject of this litigation. They can't be hamstrung by the fact that you're trying to get money out of Ford or Velo or whoever else. You understand what I'm telling you?
I do understand, sir. When I disputed the claim with the company, I was
What
just
company? The ambulance company?
not the ambulance company, sir. I got the notification from the collection agency or the law firm who is representing them, which I believe is a Velo collections law firm or something like that. And I notified them when I disputed it that they can get whatever information from the
Wait a minute.
Zurich.
Let me explain something to you. If I go to a doctor, somebody goes to a doctor's office and they have insurance and Blue Cross isn't paying the bill, you've still signed, you're still obligated to pay the bill directly to the doctor. And you can then go after Blue Cross or whoever your insurance carrier is. This is not their issue. They don't have to act as the go-between. So really, I mean, based on what you're telling me, I don't even know why we're going on this case. You should pay the bill and go after the other company if you think it's covered by workers' comp. But they don't have to collect it for you. This is their claim against you.
Yeah, I guess this is just my ignorance in the situation, sir. I did not think it would be that I just assumed that the company that would have the bill that they could just send over as far as like a copy of it. Because
Why don't you send it over? Why do they have to do your work for you?
It's 2 years ago. I didn't still have. I had already sent the bill over to them a long time ago, and I couldn't find the information again. So I didn't know. I'll contact the city of Dearborn and try to get the bill and then send it over. And I mean, we can go to trial. And like, I understand that I am liable for the bill. That wasn't.
Well, that's what I
Somebody has
mean.
to
Maybe
pay.
your better option is to get on the phone with Ms. Codrington and say, hey, let me pay you, and then I'll go after them. It's not their responsibility. I'm simply setting this for trial for March the 18th. I'm sorry, May the 18th at 8:30. 10:30. March the 18th at 10:30. You don't need any discovery, do you, Ms. Codrington?
We would just ask for the standard. No, I don't think, probably we won't, since we have everything here.
Okay, so unless you want some documents or discovery, Mr. LeBlanc, I'm not going to order that. But if you tell me, Judge, they've got documents or that I need, or I want to send out interrogatories, then I'll be glad to give you the discovery.
Can I ask it for the discovery of the bill for the initial ambulance bill?
Yeah, you're going to send them that bill, right, Ms. Codrington?
Yes, I can send him that bill.
Do you need anything else?
Me? No.
Okay, so then I'm just going to set it for trial, Jennifer, May the 18th at 10:30. But I hope you're listening to what I'm telling you. You seem like an intelligent man. The issue only that I'm going to address is whether or not you owe the money to the city of Dearborn. Okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
I wish you both well. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Brooke Gorham versus Eastern Account Systems of Connecticut, Inc. 2504915. Are they here?
No, Your Honor, I've not had them check in.
Do I have proper service here?
We have, I believe it was certified mail signature at a resident agent address. Believe it should be printed.
What's your name, ma'am?
Brooke Laurel.
What is this for?
It's for a collection account.
Tell me.
It's being double reported on Equifax.
Hang on.
And-
Be more specific.
They basically split one collection in two. And are reporting two instead of one on Equifax. And the balance is fluctuating every week.
Hang on a second. So this is over them claiming that you owe money. Are you telling me that you don't owe?
I do owe one collection, not two.
And how much is the one collection that you owe?
The statement they gave me was $572.
Well, how are you suing them for $7,000?
Because they're double reporting on my credit report.
How are you damaged to the tune of $7,000?
I wasn't able to get financing that I needed.
You're gonna have to be more specific on this. Financing for what?
Dental works.
I need more than that.
Okay.
I don't know what, who told you to do this? Lawyer?
No, I had filed so many disputes with them trying to fix it, and I just could not
Well,
get.
yeah, but you can't just come up with a sum of money out of the air and allege it and claim that, and this, assume that, or think that the court's going to give you this. You have to still somehow show that you've been damaged. Jennifer, I'm gonna do this.
Yes, Judge.
You want to get their attention anyway. I'm gonna enter a default. Defendant failed to appear. Enter default. Schedule hearing on damage issue. Okay? We're gonna set a hearing on damages. You're gonna have to provide me them. I'm sure there's statutes out there that prohibit them from doing this. But you're gonna have to find them. I'm not doing your work for you, okay? And I'll give you a date about 5 weeks out, and you can prepare plaintiff to prepare documentation justifying amount claimed. So just to come in and say, I didn't get financing, I don't know what your damages are, but you can find statutes, you can prepare that document due by why don't we do by March 13th? I'll make it March 16th. We'll set this for early April.
April 7th, Your Honor, at 10.
April 7th at 10. Okay?
That's perfect.
Well, prepare a default, if you would, Jennifer.
Yes.
We'll send that out to them, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
That's another one on top right Yeah, another, sorry.
What's this one?
It's TransUnion.
TransUnion, and they do have someone here on Zoom.
Oh, boy. What are you doing this for a living or something?
I'm just trying to get all the bad stuff out of my report. I've tried to these people.
All right. Where do I have Swindle and Linville? Virginia Ann Swindle versus Tracy Lynn Linville. 2402676. I cannot believe we're still going on with this. What is going on How much, have you paid this judgment in full, Ms. Linville? Your name?
Teresa Linville?
Your name?
Virginia.
Have you paid this judgment in full?
I was paying every single week. I got attacked by a husky and broke my hand. I couldn't work. I sent her a letter that day. And I sent her several letters.
Well, this is up for a creditor's exam today. You realize that?
I could have continued paying her within 6 weeks because you told me that to deal with her, that she was in charge now.
Well, I didn't say she was in charge. I wouldn't use that word.
Well, I you said you didn't want to see it back in here.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't appoint her judge. You're not suggesting that, are you?
No,
Okay.
I sent her several letters and
Ma'am, listen.
I was able to.
Ma'am, listen. She has the right to conduct a creditor's exam today. Okay? You received a subpoena. See this? Subpoena? Order to produce, order to appear and or produce.
I've been waiting to come here for this, because I wanted to pay her. I told her within 6 weeks, I was back to work, I could pay her.
No, but when was the judgment entered? December.
Judge,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, Judge, if I may, there was a order for installment payments entered in June of
Right.
last year. And then in October, Ms. Swindle filed a motion to set aside. In October 23rd, there was an order setting aside the payments.
You're here for a creditor's exam. Did you bring everything you were supposed to in the subpoena?
I brought all of my documentation.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Ms. Swindle, you're going to get to go in a room and ask her questions. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand, Ms. Linville. You don't have to raise your right hand, Ms. Swindle. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth self you got?
Yes.
All right. You guys go in a conference room. You can ask her all the questions you want. You can look at all those documents. And then you guys can come out here and tell me that everything did or didn't go well. Okay? That's what I'm going to have you do. My court officer will show you a conference room. Thank you. Velasquez. 25B149563. All right. Your name?
Gustavo Velasquez. Igual extension, so.
Hang on a second. What do I do? Find you $200. How much does he owe now? How much do you owe now?
I'll be saying, like, okay.
How come you're taking?
I've been unemployed. Well, I got a lot of employment. One now since I had injured my shoulder in October, but I'm going back to work in March. I'll be able to take care of it.
When are you going to pay this?
Before the 15th of next month.
I'll give you until the 15th of March. Okay? If you need more time, you come in here and talk to me. Don't ignore me, okay? You pay in full by March the 15th. I don't know how exactly. You might want to go down the hall and double check as to how much you owe. Okay? Dillard, you're all set.
Thank you.
Derek Kendall Dillard, 05B7535H, B, C, and A. You gotta be kidding me. Please tell me you're kidding me.
No, Judge.
Please tell me you're kidding me. Are you Mr. Dillard?
Yes.
You appear on Zoom. You haven't taken care of these tickets in 21 years. Are you kidding me? I don't care if you live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. What is going on here?
Judge, Mr. Dillard moved from that address shortly after he got the citations. He did make some payments against those civil infractions, Judge. But he's lost contact with the court since. When he was told that this warrant was pending, he did contact the court. He was actually here last Friday on Zoom. And then he had, I believe, some technical issues and ended up falling off, so he came back on today. But I believe he did make some payments towards the civil infractions.
Forgive me, but I want to laugh. Only I'm not all only I'm not amused. So I want to get this straight.
Yes.
He has citations from 2005, the misdemeanor of which was never taken care of.
Correct.
And he gets on and he calls the court and he says, I want to take care of this now. And he wants to do it from Dayton. Is that where you live now, Dayton?
Yes, sir. I did update his address, I believe.
Does he have all the money to pay?
Judge,
He's not going to ask me for a payment plan, right?
well, we're just looking to see why the amounts were so high. I mean, he posted 195 against one ticket, and there was a balance due of 128. And on the other ticket, I believe.
Because when they blow off defaults and show causes and everything else, or blow off court and go into default, can you pull those up?
Just for the misdemeanor will stand, you would.
I don't even know if I want to do this on Zoom. Can you pull him up?
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me. What have you been doing for the last 21 years? You were, let's see, you were the whopping old age of 38 when you got, 38 when you got this citation. And now you're going to be 60.
Yes.
Which one do you want to see?
He owes 114 on the limited access. He owes 128 on the no proof of insurance.
Yes,
Can he pay those now?
would the court consider, and I understand your position, Judge,
You don't dare ask me to set aside this.
not to set aside, but would the court be able to waive any late fees or just make?
I'm not going to negotiate with a guy who hasn't been here since the early 21st century. Are you kidding me? I'm not doing anything. You're going to have to appear here. Okay? You deserve to drive from Dayton, Ohio. You deserve to have to drive here from Spain, as far as I'm concerned, when you don't show up for 21 years. I'm not taking care of this for you. I'll cancel the warrant. We'll give you a court date. Have somebody come on. Wait, let me see. I'm setting this. Can you be here tomorrow?
No, Your Honor.
I'll give you till March the 19th to appear at 10:30 in person. In person. I'd bring some money with me. I'm not even arraigning him now.
What is the total amount of the justice? 40?
Well, he's got 118 or 114 plus 128 is 242. He owes a clearance fee on the suspended license. That's 287. And he has to adjudicate the suspend charge.
They need to make the 287. When he comes in.
I've come in with a lot more than that. He's going to take care of the suspend charge when I was young that ticket was issued.
Judge, he just started his job. He's a janitor at, he's only been there for a week. And he makes roughly about $500.
I get it. That's too bad. I don't know what to tell him. I'd have been a lot more understanding if he'd have shown up here in 2005. So I'm canceling your warrant on this one case. We canceled on the civil infractions. And I'm not cutting these fines down, if that's what you're asking me.
No, I'm not.
He owes 114 and 128. That's $242. Can you pay that today?
No, sir.
You're gonna have to show up in person. Okay, that's it. That's the date. We will send it out, but you should write it down. The date is March the 19th at 10:30. We'll see you here then. You don't show up, this will be in effect until I'm gone. Good luck. Thank you. All right. Brooke Gorham versus TransUnion LLC, 2504914. Ms. Gorham,
Yes, sir.
I'm having a hard time understanding all this. TransUnion, I need you here.
Stacy, the court is back in session.
All right. Recalling, back on rec. Well, first of all, let me call Swindle and Linville. Recalling Virginia Ann Swindle versus Tracy Lynn Linville, 2402676. All right, Ms. Swindle, your name?
Virginia Ann Swindle.
Ms. Linville,
Tracy Linville.
did everything go okay in there?
No.
Did you get to ask her questions? Did she answer your questions?
Yes, she said she didn't have the information she was supposed to have.
What did she have? You gotta go get it.
She didn't ask questions. She wanted to know about the accident. She asked me more questions.
Wait a minute. Where's your job address? Where do you work?
I don't have a job address. I told her I was there 150 a week.
Ma'am, she gets the garnish wages.
I'm gonna go here. This is bad.
Nobody's. You don't get to refuse to answer questions. You don't get to refuse to answer questions.
I don't.
Ma'am. Let me just reiterate. You don't have the opportunity to refuse to answer questions here. This is a subpoena. Where do you work?
At Novellas in Woodhaven.
Spell it.
NOVELIS.
And what is the address? Go find it. Go find it. I'm telling you, go get the address and come on back in here. You got a subpoena. And I'm not gonna make, don't roll your eyes at me, Ms. Linville. Ms. Linville. Miss Linville. I said your name. Come back here. You don't get to go out of here and sit down. Right there, sit. You don't get to go out of here rolling your eyes, disagreeing with this judge's decision, announcing that you're not a criminal, and then storming out of here and pulling doors open where they're hitting the pews. You got it?
Sorry. I'm very sorry. She worked me out very bad.
You don't get to do that. I'm telling you, go get all this information.
Yeah.
Go get it and come on back in.
Well,
Yeah, quietly, nicely, not in a tiff. Gorham versus TransUnion LLC, 2504914. All right, any resolution on this? Ma'am, your name again?
Danielle Nolan,
And what is your position with TransUnion LLC?
corporate representative.
And your name? Any resolution on this?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is it?
We came to a resolution of she's going to delete the Eastern account that's inaccurately reporting and write up a settlement agreement.
Correct, Your Honor.
You guys just want me to adjourn this?
It's up to the plaintiff. I'm going to send her over a settlement agreement by the end of the day. So I would prefer her to dismiss
Here's
it.
what I'll do.
Okay.
Adjourn case.
Mhm.
Defendant will delete. What is that again? Eastern account, we've said. What is it?
Eastern account systems.
Eastern account systems. From credit report. Parties will enter into settlement agreement. I'll adjourn this 2 weeks. You said you're going to get it to her today, correct?
Yes.
We're going to adjourn the small claims hearing for 2 weeks, Jen, if you can give me a date.
Judge, I don't really have anything in 2 weeks.
Well, 3 weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay, I can do the 24th. I know that's a little more, but
You guys are going to get that paperwork into me, right? Today or in the next 2 days?
Yes. Am I going to email it to you? Can I email the court or I can mail it to,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, the civil clerk will go in and chat with you, okay?
Okay. No
All
problem.
right, thank you. I'll adjourn it until that date, okay? So hopefully you won't even have to come back. Delete that from a report and then send it in March 24th at 8:30. Wish you well.
Judge,
Thank you,
can we
Your Honor.
do, Judge, can we do 10:30 on the 24th?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
At
And then-
10:30.
Yeah,
Okay?
and Miss Nolan, I'm gonna
Thank
take you
you.
into a room.
It's all right. Did you find the address, Ms.?
Yes.
Then why are you telling me? Virginia Ann Swindle versus Tracy Lynn Linville, 240-2676. Your name?
Tracy,
Do you have your bank accounts?
no.
Go get them. Go get them. She didn't subpoena them. But she can do this again. Just pay her the money. How much does she owe you, Miss Swindle?
Want to? I'm still open. 2,000.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. How much was the judgment for?
3,000. 36 dollars.
Yeah, say something.
You guys are making this hard. I've seen you guys more on this little case. I can't even tell you how many times. I want you to pay her. I want you to pay her. Well, you didn't pay October, November, December, January, right?
Works for me, I had to wait for this to come through. I came in here twice.
Do you have an installment payment order down there again?
Every week from when you started it until I hand her over. a good one.
Jennifer's not down. Are you down there, Jennifer?
Yes, Judge, I just got out of the
I
breakout
need you
room.
to prepare an installment payment order. How often you get paid?
Every week.
Every Friday?
Yes.
How much can you pay every week?
I was paying $100 every week.
Let's put it down for $100 a week again. Next
Okay,
time you'll
it'll
be
take
able
me
to.
a couple minutes to type the order, Judge.
Yeah, and then my courthouse will get it. You both can look at it if you agree to it. This is easier for both of you, but you got to stay on your payment schedule. Otherwise, I'm setting aside the installment payment order and she's going to be able to garnish your wages. Is that okay with you, Ms. Swindle?
Yes.
All right, she's going to prepare the proposed order. You two are going to look at it. I'm going on to another case and we'll go from there. Okay? Thank you both. Jeez. Concord Consumer Housing versus Mount, 2501975.
Judge, I have them in a breakout room right now. Unless they're back,
Okay.
I'm not at my computer, so I can't see.
Likelihood of them settling this. But I agree. That's fine. I thought they were going to settle it last.
Yeah, they
year.
request, Mr. Gallup requested to speak, so.
Okay.
You guys are all set.
Jen, no, you got to come back in here though, after you read the order. She's preparing it. You got to go get the proposed order. Here's what I want to do. Would you ask the prosecutor on your way down to get that proposed order? Whoever handled that SEAC case, I don't remember who did it. Was it Ms. Holloway? At the preliminary exam?
Yes.
Ask Ms. Holloway if that is going to go. It's at 1 o'clock,
Okay.
The trial.
the trial.
Okay.
Okay, Jennifer, I'll be in my chambers if you could let me know.
I will, Judge.
Thank you.
Can a company sell a defective engine and then refuse to pay for the damage it causes? That's the question that sparked a heated courtroom showdown when a truck owner sued an engine supplier after a replacement engine allegedly failed almost immediately after installation. The buyer claimed he spent thousands of dollars on what was advertised as a fully remanufactured engine, only to discover major problems with timing and oil pressure. A certified mechanic testified that repeated repairs failed to fix the issue, forcing the engine to be removed and replaced entirely. The company admitted there was a problem with the engine, but argued its warranty only covered parts, not labor. The judge wasn't convinced. As both sides debated responsibility, shipping costs, repair bills, and warranty terms, one issue stood above everything else. Who should pay for the expensive consequences of a defective product? Then came the moment that changed the case. The judge delivered a ruling that left the engine seller stunned and ordered thousands of dollars in damages. But was the judge right to hold the company responsible for the labor costs, or should the warranty have protected them? Let us know what you think. Title: You sold a defective engine. Judge orders $7,000